Let's go.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Taj Bradley.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Diaz, and a quick out, number one. Take a look at the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rafael Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Right side, and it goes just foul. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bradley picks over.
He's safe.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
The first baseman,
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul. Grounder might be 2. Diaz over to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now it's the Rays' turn, no score. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Brian Bayo.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, they can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Josh Lowe leading things off and takes a strike. That's to third. Whips it to Casas. One gone, bottom half of the first.
That's
Now a look at Kevin
that's
Cash's
shortstop.
lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on his way over. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put
That
it
is
into
first.
his
The first
highest
baseman,
gear and
Young
go a
D.
long way to track that one
Diaz.
down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Slow roller to third. And that's just foul. Diaz with some impressive production lately. Next offering is down low.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's
That's
lasted
ball.
in the big leagues.
2-1.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Rays back now in Tampa
Leading
Bay.
off on the
New
red
inning
side,
getting
the
started.
second
So
baseman,
stepping in for
Alex
Boston, Alex Bregman. Bradley back to work. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Danny Lee.
Danny Lee up next for the Red Sox. 2 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground, Caminero fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Connor.
Here's the catcher,
Wong.
Connor Wong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. DeLuca sizing this one up, nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and
leading
stepping
off
in for the Rays,
the
Christopher
left fielder,
Morel.
Christopher Morrell.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Durant going back, brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow!
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
And now here is Junior Caminero. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. That one missed. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his...
Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And now it's even up.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit, one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Cedon Rafaela.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Devers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. This one popped up. Fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Bregman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. In the dirt, blocked.
0-2.
Out to center. DeLuca sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now, Johnny DeLuca. And he lays down a bunt. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Josh Lowe digs in now. Grounded out his first time. That's through there for a strike. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Kim stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Yandy Diaz now.
First baseman, number 2.
1-for-1 with a single so far.
Diaz.
Bayo with a move to first. And he dives back in safely. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. DeLuca off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. On to inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Danny Lee.
And that is out of play. And that one lifted in the air center field. DeLuca makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Abreu at the plate now. That's ball one. High fly ball out to left field. Morel corrals it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That smash towards center. Dives. What a play.
We take another look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the fourth, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Lau, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. And ball one. Kicks and fires. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Morel, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Digging in, Junior Caminero. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Red Sox leading it by 2. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Popped up right side. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela in and to his right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradley back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, designated hitter Masataka Yoshida.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. DeLuca makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman Rafael
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Devers.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Red Sox by 2. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. That clips the corner.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
Now
keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
1-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the 1-0. That one hammered but pulled foul. Struck him out looking. And now, Johnny DeLuca.
The center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bregman is under it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, we got this. We got a good vibe and we're smiling.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. chases that one out of the zone. That's his 9th strikeout so far. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutouts. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Pretty tight
Number
game, so they're
57.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So a man aboard, and now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses. Casas gets his lead at first with nobody out. Laser could be trouble. And he boots it. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Now
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. DeLuca, long run on his horse. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
At the plate,
Now
Connor
batting,
Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
On the ground to the left, Kim. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the Reds,
Ha-Sung Kim.
the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Rolled slowly to first. And foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Out towards left center. Rafaela coming on. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy
Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That catches the corner.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. mission accomplished.
Swings and misses. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0.
Pitching for the
Manuel Rodriguez taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Rodriguez.
And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Kim makes the grab, one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Left fielder, Jaron.
Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now here is Tristan Casas. And misses inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball center field. 2 down. Now a chance for Alex Bregman.
RBI nod for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. Yoshida, the lead runner at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Hammered, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Tapped out in front of the plate. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Red Sox.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Leading off for the
attacking
Rays,
these hitters.
The left fielder.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. That one the other way. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The batter now, Junior Caminero. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one is inside. Ground ball left side. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. Just off the inside edge. And that's outside. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there. Fastball for a strike. That's to third. Devers throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rays held in check here. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Towards first, and that one handled. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Wong.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Here's a high chopper. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Singing it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
In the air to left center, Morel sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Welcome back as
And
we take a
leading
look
off
at their
for the
upcoming
Rays,
schedule.
The catcher, Danny Jensen.
Slayton back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up
The
on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Devers sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, we got
Josh Lowe,
Now
the
batting,
next to hit.
right fielder,
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hitting the air out to center field. Rafaela. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Clevenger.
Now pitching
Bringing in the
for
lefty with a
Rays,
left-handed hitter coming up to
Number
hit.
60.
Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
Clevenger.
Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Number 70 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Boyle also throwing. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Low under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Masataka Yoshida
number
up next
7.
for the Red Sox.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Devers stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air, left side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th and stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. In for a strike, 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, Bregman handles. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice
The first
job to even
baseman,
get to
number 2,
that ball. And
Youngie.
then even more impressive was the throw.
Yeah.
Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty
The
well.
batter,
I know
number
he
8,
didn't produce a hit,
second
but he made
baseman,
solid
Brandon.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
No base hits in the
ball,
series
1
for him
strike.
so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.